Alright, welcome back to Dark Souls Remastered. This is the too long didn't play. It's too long for you to play, so you're watching me play it. Or you still love the game and you just think this is also fun to do. So, this is we're watching a pre-recording, and I'm doing voiceover commentary because, you know, I could just let you think that this is just me playing and commentating, but I don't want to lie to you. Every once in a while, Audacity, which I use to record my voice, will reset the volume at which it's recording me. And every once in a while, I don't notice that right away. And every once in a great while, or every once in a blue moon, or however you want to say that, I don't realize it at all. And that happened last night when I did a 2-hour recording. And when it resets the volume, for whatever fucking reason, it resets it to like 0.76, because it ranges from 0 to 1. And you can only really hear me clearly if I set it to like 88 or 90. If it's too far below that, such as 76, you can't really hear me at all. And what's worse for me, it doesn't, the visuals don't appear in Adobe, so, you know, I have to just, like, listen to the entire video and cut where I hear myself stop talking. And I don't want to do that, so we're doing a voiceover. This is part where I run past ghosts. And here we see me wait for ghosts to come out of the house. But the ghosts will never come. They're just sitting there and wait, bunch of bitches. So I have to run past them, which I do successfully because they're a bunch of bitches. Then they kill me on the ladder because they're a bunch of bitches. Bitches. Okay. Now we gotta regroup. So, reason for the 2-hour recording. In the last episode, I didn't quite make it to where I did at the end of the 6th episode, which would have been the end of the first week of recording. Fuck that rat. I was supposed to put a sack on my head and kill the gaping dragon, and I never did that, so I have to do that. But then I realized, you know, that shouldn't take too long if I actually know what I'm doing this time. So I decided to do that and record all the way up to episode 11, which would have been the end of the 2nd week of a scholarly playthrough. I knew it was going to take a long time. I didn't realize it was going to take 2 hours, but I did realize that I still had like 890 gigabytes left on my tertiary hard drive, which is where I record these. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just record until I get there, bitch. But that's the end of me explaining things. Now we're going to do just the game and the random nonsense commentary. Die. Whoa. I just got the most intense feeling of deja vu I've ever had. Like I've done this before. I just remembered having to do a voiceover for this exact place because I screwed up the audio. I hope the rest of it is true, because feeling a deja vu also made me, gave me a, included with it was a memory of, like, these actually being successful. So that would be nice. Getting a lot of views. Yeah. Fuck that rat. Yeah, I just remembered why I homeward boned out of there. It's because I decided to farm souls and titanite shards instead of killing the dragon right away. Because I remembered that my halberd was like a +3 before I went in there and killed the dragon. And currently in this playthrough, it's a nothing. Just a halberd. And that was just a firebomb. No Hellkite Drake this time, he already did. I think I might record my video as something else. I always thought that it was something that happened when I uploaded it to YouTube that makes it kind of blurry at times when I'm moving around. But doing the voiceover and watching the video just made me realize that it does that already before I upload it. Now I'm going up the stairs. I don't remember what I was doing here. 2 hours and 10 minutes long, this video. The Balding Knights give titanite shards. He died. Get out of here. Fucking... That's dumb. Why'd I do that? That's better. I'm gonna go stay here and keep stabbing until he come back into tangible mode. Yeah. Open sesame. Ah, this is where I turn the game volume up. Aren't you proud of me? From 3 to 5. Let me hit you. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Yep. Yep. That's alright. That's alright. We'll just run back up there. Run back up there. We're gonna kill him. Pile of blood. Get back in my body. Alright, guys. Slow and steady wins the race. Oh, I'm losing the race. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Yes. Give me the Titanite shard. Parry it. Parry. That wasn't a parry. That was a get hit. And that's what I did wrong, ladies and gentlemen. I blocked instead of parried. Like, did a half-second block, which does nothing. Unless you time it right, then it just blocks. But we wanted the parry, and we did not do the parry. And I did not rest at the bonfire. Hi, Andre. Excuse me, I have a large ember. You're supposed to have other dialogue? Yeah, you could smith some mighty fine weapons. Sure, you can have it. Alright, reinforce my halberd, please. So, it's a halberd plus 2. To get it to 3 and to 4, it needs 2, and to get it to 5, it needs 3. So total of 7. I have 1 remaining. Just bought 3, so I need 3 more. And I need more souls to upgrade it. So I need 400 souls to get it to plus 5, and 3 more Titanite shards. Neither of us want to see you go hollow. Perfect. They should have hired me to voice act Andre. I didn't get a call, though. Didn't get a call. I don't know why. From Software just doesn't like talent, I guess. I have no problem telling you I did not say that with a straight face. Also, I need to stop drinking pop. Don't kill me. There you go. Hey, buddy. That was a good attack on both of us. We both did good. Oh, I did so good. Fuck that grit. Running up the stairs, gonna turn to the left, cause that's where the enemies are. Wow. Only now that I'm watching myself again do I realize that I was playing like absolute dog shit last night. And when I play like absolute dog shit, I don't realize that I'm doing it. And I get mad at the game, try to tell it that it's doing everything wrong. The game can't do things wrong, stupid. It operates on a set of rules that it's unable to betray. Now I think I'm just farming. Just farming souls and Titanite shards. Drop the Titanite shards. Didn't drop anything. You're a bitch. And you're a bitch. That guy dropped something. Cracked round shield. He's a bitch. Just realized I need to have more sparse commentary to make this video short enough to be tolerable. And we killed Yulia and took the residence key. And the dried finger. I forget what the dried finger does. It breaks crates for you, that's what it does. Okay. One of the best things about editing is that if I say something that's wrong or that I change my mind on, I could just cut it out. Or just something I don't want you to hear. Like, eesh, I shouldn't have said that. I could just cut it out. Get wrecked! Bad luck! Time to go fight Havel the Rock. Haven't rested since the Firelink Shrine, but we're still gonna do it. We're still gonna kill Havel the Rock. Am I successful? I don't know. No spoilers. Come on, Havel the Rock. Oh, backstab. A backstab. A back poke. A backstab. Stupid though. I'm trying to go for a two-handed backstab to see if it would do more damage, but it don't. I mean, it does. It does like 16 more damage, but when you're talking the difference between 126 and 152, like, who cares? Just play it safe. Oh! Front stab. That's how you play it safe, kids. Stand in front of the giant bone-wielding murderer and parry his attacks. Backstab! Killed. And we get Havel's Ring. And now our equipment load is godly. We can light roll with a heavy shield. Glorious. Glory be to he who wields Havel's Ring. Shh, ladder. Running across the bridge. Hi, dragon. I'm not gonna go that way. Professional. Absolute professional. Extreme professional. Ladder. I sure hope my commentary and the video line up right in Adobe. I'll bet they won't, though. At the risk of repeating myself, hey Copernicus, why don't you drop down here with your wings and stand there with your fire breath? A whole bunch of them all over the place, and we're lying in it. But now you gotta go straight past that room, because if you don't, the second time you juke the Hellkite Drake, he doesn't appreciate it, and he'll blow fire into the room, and so you gotta move on. Did you order original recipe or extra crispy?
Well, hey there, fella. That's a good attack.
That's a better attack than my parry. Alright. Ow. Ow. Jesus. Fucking crossbowmen and your bolts. Fire arrows like real men. Now let's just montage through the rest. Gotta go out here and grab this item that's not there anymore. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting boulder knights. I can't do an Elmer Fudd laugh. My dad could do an Elmer Fudd laugh.
Look at what you did. Look at what you did.
Ow! Hit it. I bet you he dropped Titanite Shard. Yes, he did. Oh my god. Alright. He's dead. Kill this one. I'm doing that because I know that it scares some people, but to me it just makes me laugh. Looks really weird in Audacity. Just looks like a bunch of spikes, like prickly. Ding, ding, dong. Bleep, 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 bloop, 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 bleep, bloop, bloop, bleep, bleep, bloop, bloop, bleep, bleep, bloop, bloop, bleep, bleep, bloop, bloop, bleep, bleep, bloop, bloop, bloop. Fire on the wall. How's it going? Andre, I would like you to, I'd like it very much if you would, you know, reinforce my weaponry. Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow. Get a call. Get a call. Paper. It's paper. Paper. Alright, folks, we're about to ride the elevator down to the ground to get out of the rain. No, seriously, we're going down to a very terrible place. This place is not the place we're going. We're going even farther down.
We picked up a large soul of a proud knight.
And here we are at the entrance of the terrible place. If I recollect correctly, this is where I completely fucking lost my mind. And this is where I started to go back up, because I remember there's a Firekeeper soul down here, and I want to get that.
Ow! I got it, boys.
This don't make me toxic.
Oh, toxic!
And then I decided I was gonna leave those 10,000 souls right where they were, because I didn't want to deal with that shit again. Then I recalled that I had the Firekeeper soul. And then I got brave and decided I would go back for those souls. And then I picked up my souls. And I said, fuck fighting my way out of here, I'm gone. And then I put points into endurance. A beautiful bit of platforming there. Had to include it. Bonfire. And now the most terrible part of the most terrible place. Killing giant leeches over and 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 over. Times like 5 billion. To farm large titanite shards. And this is the part that made me completely lose my sanity. Because I kept getting killed by these things. And they're the most trivial thing in the world. Don't kill me! You know, I spend about 30 minutes in this place, and I don't know if I want to watch that whole thing, so I'm gonna go make myself something to eat. I'm back, what I miss? Nothing, because the video's been dead. Fuck that leech. Just use the homeward bone, and I'm gonna do this 2 more times. I'm pretty sure these last 2 times I get no large titan. Alright, we're done farming those pieces of shit. Now we're gonna kill ourselves a Queelag.
Kellogg's!
Hello, cereal. How are you? Oh, shit. Idiot. It's fun to laugh at myself, especially since I know last night when that happened, I was fucking furious. Just completely irate. It's probably a good thing that the audio got screwed up for my voice. Most of last night's video was just me raging, getting in a mood where I'm blaming every little thing that goes wrong on the game instead of myself. It doesn't make any sense. The game operates on a set of rules that it can't betray, so there's no point in getting mad and telling it that it's wrong, because even if it is wrong, it's not going to stop doing that, so you have to just adapt. That's all you can do. You keep playing because the real world has become bland. If you get a really good game, it can remind you that you're still capable of feeling. Oh, we spin to win. And we spin. And both of those hits went straight through your face, bitch. Why are you not hurt? Oh, ow. You dead? Kill it. Annihilate it. Murder it. Yeah, murder it. Oh, you dick. Ooh. Every once in a while, she explodes. Okay. One more hit. Oh yes. Oh yes, we hit the Queelag soul. Ring the bell. Yeah, it's a bell. And now we're gonna kill this guy and the person he's protecting. Not because they're terrible people, but because it's useful. And he says he knew it. As though he's known me for a long time and he's always thought that I was bad news. It's the first fucking time we've met. Judge me? There's a guy infested with parasitic worms. Gonna judge me. Infested with them on purpose, by the way. Now we pick up the firekeeper, so that first lady we fought was just protecting our sister. But she died, and then her sister died. You can leave her sister alive and join her covenant, but we didn't do that. She's blind and deaf, and all of the eggs around her have stopped moving, and so she's really worried that they're dead. She no longer feels the vibrations of them. And the saddest part is that she's right. But now she doesn't have to be sad anymore, because she's dead. That's how being dead works. Maybe. Now we go back upstairs and we upgrade the halberd and we kill the gargoyles. And we use that other firekeeper soul. How you doing? Elevator? Hi, Andre. I would like you to reinforce some things for me. Now I need 3 more large titanite shards, and I know exactly where to get them, but first we gotta kill the gargoyles.
Let's go kill the gargoyles.
No, you can't go that way yet, stupid. I'm coming for you, gargoyles. I'm coming for you. Well, don't go and do that.
What are you doing?
Well, that's good. Let's do this. We're going to kill them.
Following me up the ladder, stupid ass. Gargoyles. Sorry for the silence there. I was paying close attention to his tail because that's what killed me. That's the two big hits that got onto me. And when it happened, I was really upset because I didn't think it hit me. And now that I'm watching the video again, it really didn't. I shouldn't have died there. Okay, after the slow motion review, I can accept the first one hit me. You were right there, Gabe. But the second one, I still disagree with. Nope, not a hit. But I suppose you just gotta roll it just the right time and use your invulnerability frames to avoid that attack. What's up, Boulder Knight? I'm going around you. That's cool. That's cool. Amazing. Oh, forgot to put lightning on my weapon. Hang on. You shouldn't have let me do that. That was dumb. Now you're gonna die. See? What'd I tell you? And you died too. That second one's kind of an idiot. He just breathes fire over and over again, which is incredibly easy to avoid. Shh, ladder. Ding dong, says the bell. I almost fell off the top of the ladder twice there because it didn't present me with the option to descend it. Oh yeah, fuck this guy.
Thou hast made thyself great, and lowly thou shalt regret this.
Fear thine indelible wrongdoings. Should have me voice that guy. I didn't get a call though. I just don't like Talon. Look at that fucking precision platform. Beautiful. Into Sin's fortress. I bet you thought I was gonna step on the plate. That. Oh god, that was stupid. It hit him in the back, and it said he blocked it because he had his shield up. Noobs. We killed them. Why was that kid whispering? In 300, they find that kid and he talks about the people that came and killed everybody in the village. Why was he whispering? What the fuck was that all about? It's a secret, but they killed everybody. Like, what? The Eustace flask. We died and now we have to run back again. Son of a bitch. Next time, Gadget. Next time. They should have hired me to voice a claw. I didn't get a call, though. Didn't get a call. They just don't like talent. We'll get these guys. Mark my words. Y'all are gonna die. There it is. Swinging pendulums. Reminds me of a book I once read of a pendulum that slowly descended upon a man. Now, this is the part where I start to get aggravated because that guy just consistently doesn't get hit by that pendulum. And every time I've fought him in the past, he's gotten hit by the pendulum. But now that I'm recording a video, he doesn't get hit by the pendulum. Pendulum, pendulum, pendulum. Pendulum, 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 pendulum. That kind of sounds like a word you shouldn't be able to say really fast, but apparently I can. Heh, heh, heh. Wasn't it? Alright. Large titanite shards. That's what we want. That's what we want, fella. Look out. There's a boulder. Look out, a sweet Susie. Look out. And we're gonna step out here and hold our shield up so they can't come in. And they have to get hit by the boulder. You freaking idiot. Butt stab. Be quiet. Boulder's coming. Run up the stairs to avoid the boulder. Didn't even get hit once. I was super worried about getting hit twice right there, because sometimes you could get trapped in that corner. The boulder will hit you. You'll fly backwards, bounce off the wall, and fly back the other direction and get hit by the boulder again. It's really stupid. Just like that's really stupid. Hi there, buddy. Moving on past. But he's gonna move on past too. Of course you do. Of course! Penis stab. Gets him every time. Milady, the four-armed ones are female. Snake women. The ring of steel protection. That's what I was waiting for. Now I'm gonna run as fast as I can to the top. See if I can get there before he turns it back around. And I did. Aw, snap. Aw, snap. Snap. She be riding 6 white horses when she comes. She be riding 6 white horses when she comes. She be riding 6 white horses. She be riding 6 white horses. She be riding 6 white horses when she comes. This is the part where I tell her not to ruin this for me. She says, "Fuck you, I'll ruin it anyway." Because she don't care. She wants things to be ruined for me. And then, I believe... Yes, indeed, 2 more Titanite shards. And that means it's time to go back to Andre. Fun fact, if you turn that thing so that it faces this way, it'll break that wall where that snake man is resting. And there will be a guy in there named Big Hat Logan that you can okay. Let's go fly a kite shield up to the highest height shield and send it floating. Change the words slightly, it's not. And I did not die. Interesting. I think both the snake men fell down with me, so they'll be climbing up the ladder behind me. Those rat bastards. Fuck that rat. Now comes a part where I remember I forgot my souls. There it is. The wheels have turned, and I remember. I remember the worry. Ah, good times. Well, guess I don't have to worry about those souls now. Now I can just run up the steps. Run up the steps. Running. Oh, annihilated. Also annihilated. Yes, that's right. I was starting to form souls, and then I remembered that I don't need to do that, because I have consumable souls. And I decided to consume all of them, because I know that that bothers some people, and doesn't bother me at all, and somehow that just gives me a warm, fuzzy feeling. You ate the soul of Queerland! Don't you know what you can do with that? I sure do.
Hello, Andre. This is Ned Schneebly. I would like you to reinforce my halberd.
They should have had me voice Jack Black in School of Rock. I didn't get a call, though. We need the very large ember and Titanite chunks. In order to get it plus 15, we need a Titanite slab. And we're gonna go get that Titanite slab. Because if you take this elevator, and you jump off right here, and you jump over here, and then you drop down here, you can get the Undead West Asylum key. As you may recall, when we started in the asylum, we got the East key to get out. West key opens the door on the other side, which leads to the ring that allows you to walk through the swamp that I was in unhindered. But if you continue upward, past there you'll see an archway, and over here you crouch down, and if you wait long enough, there's a big fucking crow. And now the hardest enemies in the game. I wish I was joking. I kind of am, but they hit incredibly hard. So don't let them hit you. Who knew fire would hurt so much? Now that we've rested at the bonfire, we can fight the enemy. It's so intense! And then I got killed by a hollow. And then he got killed by that demon's AoE. Serves him right for fucking killing me, bastard. Now we're going back. And so you're back. Oh, shit. So this is actually the second of 3 guys that you fight like this. They all have the same attack patterns. And yes, every single one of them can be manipulated in this manner. Well, except for the first one, because he can't fly, so he never jumps up and butt plumps. But there's the Asylum Demon, then this is the Stray Demon, and then there's one you fight called the Demon Fire Sage, which basically just looks exactly like this guy, but is completely covered in fire like that Spider Lady Quelaag. We're wearing him down. One more hit and the Stray Demon's toast. Oh, yeah. You're warm, buttery toast. Get wrecked, Black Knight. Knight my ass. You're a terrible person. You don't deserve to be called a knight. Ow. You see that? He took like a third of my health with one hit. And when those guys hit, you don't kill them in the middle of their animation, they actually hit like 20 times. And a third times 20 is more than one. So, you know, all of my health bar gone. Horse Teeth is here. I think the audio might actually be synced up. Hopefully I don't jinx it by saying that, but just noticing there's 16 minutes left on the video, and I'm at an hour and 54 minutes in my audio recording, and the video is 2 hours and 10 minutes long. Just trust my math that adds up correctly. This is the part where I see if I can kill the crow, not realizing that I still have not picked up the rusted iron ring. Rude, right? I threw shit at him. I guess he just buggers off if you hurt him too much. It's like, I don't have to take this shit, I got wings. And he's got a point. This is the part where I just stand at the bonfire and do nothing, apparently. Wow. You know, coming up here pretty soon, I'm gonna die. And I just realized that I actually stood in front of the bonfire and did nothing for like a full minute before this happened. Fuck that rat. But we need to go kill the gaping dragon, friends. Also just realized at this point that that spot at the end of the 11th episode where I'm sitting at the top of Sin's Fortress in Scholarly playthrough, I actually get to that point and then I go back down and farm Titanite chunks off of the Dark Wraiths in New Londo Ruins. But that's in episode 12, so if I just kill the Gaping Dragon now, I'm where I was at the end of episode 11. Yep. Didn't even need to fight those dogs. And I didn't rest at the fucking Firelink Shrine. And then I decided to juke the hardest hitting dudes in the game, if you're going DPS-wise. Their rate of attack multiplied by the power of their attack. Did you guys know that's how you get DPS? Damage per second? You multiply the power of an attack by the rate of attack. So like the Gaping Dragon can hit you, and it deals like 75% of your health. But he hits like once every 2 seconds, whereas those dudes with the torches hit you like 5 times per second and take a third of your health with each attack. So they actually do a lot more damage than the Gaping Dragon does, which is stupid. I'm not saying that the Gaping Dragon should do more damage, I'm saying they should do less. Please don't make the Gaping Dragon do more damage. Oh god! Oh, he's so scary. No, he's not that bad. How's it going? How's your mum? Jump too soon. Jump too late. And until that point, I didn't realize that you could jump too late. Then I go over here and I grab the spider shield and I realize it's the best shield in the game. So I equip it. Except for the blood shield. Because things that cause bleed damage just annoy the shit out of me. So as soon as I find that again, I'm going to use that. But I can't remember where the blood shield is. Fuck that rat. Yes, that rat too. I also realized back there that the sorcerer is not dead. The kidnapper, who I've just recently realized in my scholarly playthroughs, has no evidence pointing to him being a child kidnapper. You pick up his clothing, it says that they are sent out to acquire the people that Seath the Scaleless uses for his experiments, but it gives no indication that they're children when they're kidnapped. And you can find the maiden's clothing lying on the ground, and the maiden's clothing tells you that they were kidnapped and turned into those squid looking things in Seath's prison, which leads me to believe that the kidnappers kidnapped the maidens, not children. And I have no idea where people get the notion that they're kidnapping children. And now I'm going to go off on a tangent and talk about why I think that is. I think that humans crave conflict. It's been a part of us since the dawn of our time. And comparatively to how we lived way back in the past, there's almost no conflict, at least in certain areas. And when there is no conflict, you find reasons to feel conflicted. And you find whenever there's a problem, you try and think of ways that it can be a worse problem than it actually is. Because we crave that. We crave the conflict. Because it's been a part of our lives for so long, we feel like we can't live without it. So whenever there is no conflict, we either imagine it or we create it. And I think I find myself doing that with the video game a lot. When I blame, like, shit that happens on the video game, even though the video game is incapable of feeling malice, because it's incapable of feeling anything. Like, oh, sure, just ignore your normal patterns. No, the game doesn't ignore its normal patterns. It's not capable of doing that. Anywho's, here's the Gaping Dragon. Oh my god, it's a dragon. See him? Look at all those teeth. You know why he's so upset? It's because he got all them teeth and no toothbrush. They cut his tail off right away, and that eliminates half the threat. Then you can get behind him and do whatever you please with him. That sounded really bad. But unfortunately, when you cut his tail off, if you're in range of that stub that's still there, he can still hurt you if he does the tail swap. I think I actually have a high enough equipment load to equip all that standard armor. And still have a light roll. Okay. I forgot that he did that. He hunkers down like he's gonna charge forward, and then he just stands up. Which, if he had charged forward, I'm pretty sure I just would have died. But he died instead. Yay! Happy ending! Happy ending this time, guys. And gals. Equal opportunity viewing.
Get the party.